Hello and welcome to the Global Pulse. While the world keeps its eyes on the India-Pakistan conflict, a deeper storm is brewing within Pakistan, one foretold by astrology. From rising insurgencies to rare celestial alignments, the warnings are impossible to ignore. Is Baluchistan the next Bangladesh? Will Pakistan-occupied Kashmir come back to India? Let's dive into what Vedic astrology reveals and how it aligns with the unfolding reality. This decade, from 2024 to 2029, is described by astrologers as one of the worst for Pakistan. But this year, the Vishwavasu lunar year, is particularly catastrophic. Vedic astrology predicts that 2025 isn't just turbulent, it's the year when the groundwork for Pakistan's fragmentation into 3 or 4 separate regions may quietly begin. The window between May and July 2025 is especially dicey. Several planetary transits align in a way that spells chaos. Mars-Ketu conjunction, a classic signal of violence and unrest. Saturn's stationary transit in Pisces around June-July directly impacts Pakistan's 12th house, the house of loss. This same Saturn closely aspects Rahu in Pakistan's chart, a deadly mix. Astrologers describe this combination as a deep mess. In simpler terms, instability, destruction, and loss of control. Don't be fooled by any current ceasefires. The chart for Islamabad show that this peace is temporary, very temporary. By late May or early June, tensions are expected to erupt once again. Astrologers predict more clashes in June-July that will weaken its defense even further. The Pakistani army is divided and overstretched. The people are angry. Leadership is in chaos. Astrologers suggest that India will achieve a strategic advantage by mid-July. By October or November, objectives of what's being referred to as Operation Sindh may be complete, possibly resulting in the unification of Kashmir. From internal fractures to celestial warnings, all signs point to a storm Pakistan may not survive. Let's see how close astrology is to reality as of today. Baluchistan, Pakistan's largest and richest province, is now a battlefield. Rich in minerals, poor in rights, the region has become a symbol of exploitation. Decades of insurgency, thousands dead, and a population that no longer trusts Islamabad. Astrologers warn, from in the coming months, Baluchistan may ignite. The Mars-Ketu alignment and Saturn's destructive gaze on Pakistan's 12th house signals deep loss. And with international attention on Gwadar, CPEC and China's failing promises, Baluchistan's call for freedom grows louder by the day. This isn't just unrest, it's separation in motion. In fact, some Baluch leaders they have already declared independence and have appealed to the UN for recognition. Next comes Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, a territory under dispute since 1947. But now astrologers say the time is ripe for a historic shift. According to astrology, the period from Chaitra Pratipada Indian New Year 2025 to 2026 marks a major karmic return. The planet's alignment points to territorial reversals. This could mean Pakistan-occupied Kashmir returning to Indian control, either through diplomacy or force. What about Punjab and Sindh, Pakistan's power centers? According to astrology, the cosmic alignments from now until 2029 are more than just turbulent, they are transformational. Saturn's icy grip combined with the fury of Mars and Ketu doesn't just predict unrest, it warns of disintegration. Let's start with Sindh. Long ignored, long exploited. The Sindhu Desh movement may have been quiet, but astrology tells a different story. The current transits signal a resurgence of regional pride, a rejection of centralized control, and the awakening of rebellion. 2026 to 2027, expect the rumblings to turn into roars. And by 2029, the idea of a free Sindh may no longer just be a fringe fantasy. And then there's Punjab, the power core of Pakistan. But astrology says even the heart of the nation can fail. Leadership instability, factional power struggles, and deep political betrayal. Saturn's aspect on Pakistan's chart signals a civil unraveling, not a clean break like Baluchistan or Sindh, but a slow, painful implosion of authority, even within the military. Let's move to Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, already plagued by years of militancy and tribal unrest, is drifting further from Islamabad's control. Meanwhile, Gilgit-Baltistan, though quieter on the surface, is simmering with discontent. Calls for autonomy are rising. Locals feel neglected, even exploited, especially as CPEC carves through their land without delivering on promises. These regions, once considered Pakistan's crown jewels of strategy, are now turning into geopolitical fault lines. This is not just prophecy, it's geopolitics meeting cosmic timing. If Vedic astrology holds true, Pakistan's future may already be written in the stars. Please do like, subscribe and share for more deep dives into global conflicts, geopolitics, astropolitics and the forces shaping our world.